Hi guys, so now we're on to compound interest part 2. So this is going to be when your interest is continuous. Alright, so in part 1 we learned about this formula, our A equals P times 1 plus R over N, all to the power of NT. Okay, that's our old one. So you use that formula when the interest is compounded at regular time intervals, so annually, quarterly, monthly, weekly, etc. For part 2, we're using a different formula. So this is the formula, let's write it down, sorry. It's A equals P, and P and A have the same meaning here. And now we're going to use E. So we just did those ln graphs and the exponential, the e graphs, and that's kind of why I left those, because they are part of this formula. So e to the power of r and t. Alright, so we use this formula when the interest is compounded continuously, as in every second of every minute of every hour of every day. Okay. You do not get to pick which formula to use. The information in the problem will tell you which formula to use. So if your problem doesn't give you an N, so if it doesn't tell you yearly, quarterly, monthly, whatever, then you know you're going to have to assume that it's continuous. Or it will say the word compounded continuously, and when you hear continuously, you need to think of E. Okay. So what will the following variables mean in this new equation? Well, they mean the exact same thing. Alright, so let's fill those in. Can y'all see this? I'm hoping you can see it. So this is the amount of money later. Like I said, the same thing. This is the amount of money we want at the end of step. This is our principal. Okay, so this is our starting money. So this is your initial value. R is your interest rate. And yes, we still need to convert it to decimal form. And T is our time, and it is still in years. Okay. So now you probably noticed that the formula has an E in it. This E is not a variable, it is a constant. It is a special constant like pi. Remember from the last assignment, E equals, oops, want it lowercase e, capital E is different. E is roughly 2.71828. Okay, and it goes on and on and on forever and ever and ever. But these are the starting values, okay? So it's a number. Example. Let's do this. You put $500 in the bank. Alrighty. This is our initial value. This is our P. It earns 3.25% interest. Okay. We need to convert that to decimal form. That's R equals 0.0325. Okay, it's compounded continuously. That's how we know that we're going to use our E formula. Oh, that's so ugly. I'm sorry. I don't have a stylus and I need to buy one. Okay, write an equation to tell you how much money you will have in your account. So we're going to use this equation. Second one. So A equals P is 500. P, that's our number, 2.718. The power of R, 0.325 times T, because it says for any number of years. So we don't know what T is for any T. How much money will be in your account after 5 years? Alright, well 5 years, that means Okay, let me do this example in a different color. That way they don't bleed together. T equals 5. Okay, so we're just going to replace t with 5. So a equals 500, e to the 0.0325 times 5. You can just plug that into the calculator. It's not going to really get any simpler than that. And you will get $588.22. Okay. Get a nice color for this example. How about a nice purple? When we have $2,000, that means that A, our A value, equals 2,000. It wants to know when, so we don't know what our time is. That's what we're looking for. Okay, so we're going to say 2,000 equals 500 e to the 0.0325 t. Okay. We want to get this part by itself. This is our exponential. We're solving for t, so we need to convert this to a logarithmic form. So our first step is we're going to get rid of this 500. So divide both sides by 500. What you do to one side, you do to the other. This cancels. And this becomes, we still have our e to the 0.0325t. And 2,000 divided by 500 is 4. Okay. Now we have this by itself. So now we can convert it to our logarithmic form with our little L. So this is going to be log of base e, remember our base stays the same, of 4 equals our 0.0325t. Okay, remember log base e is ln, so really this is the ln, the natural log of 4 equals our 0.0325t. Okay, so we want to get t by itself, so we're going to divide both sides by 0.0325. Goes away. 0.0325. Okay, so this you can just plug into any regular scientific calculator or Google. It will recognize the natural log, so you can just say ln of 4, put that in parentheses, and then divide it by 0.0325. And when you do that, you will get t equals 42.66 years. Yay! And that is your answer. So So that one's pretty quick. That one's pretty easy because E makes it a little bit simpler for us. So if you have questions about this, just let me know in the Google Classroom or email me, or you can Zoom me on Wednesday or next Monday. And yeah, alrighty. Oh, you can also check this just like the last one. You could graph this and check your values in the graph. Same thing.